I can't even begin to express my passion through the camera, how strongly I believe our phones are completely destroying our lives. Don't get me wrong, I know there are good aspects to it. Like you can FaceTime, you can call your friends, you can research things, but 9 times out of 10, we're not doing any of those things. We are doom scrolling, taking in loads of shit content. No offense. Not that the content is shit, but it's just like pointless, stuff that you don't need to hear. And we're not even replying to messages. We're not researching anything. We're not using our phones or the internet for the good that the creator intended. We're using it to completely rot our brains, to steal our attention, to stop us from elevating, to stop us from achieving our goals. And it frustrates me so much. I know, as a fellow TikTok addict, a fellow doom scroller, that when I don't go on it, I feel so much better. So I've decided to make a little mini series about how to enter your no scroll era and what it will do for you. Like, it will fucking open up your life, bitches. I swear to you, I can't explain to you enough how good this is going to be if you watch these videos, taking this information, put it into your life, and let's just fucking try and be better together. Before you start on the meditation, the journaling, the yoga, the fitness, the food, the anything, the first thing we need to get under control is our scrolling, because when we're doing that, we're not doing anything else. So before you do anything, before you focus on making any other area of your life better, this is one habit that you need to crush. Fuck yeah. Anyway, let's get into the first video. All right, so be honest with me. What was the first thing that you did this morning? Like before your eyes were even really fully opened? You went on your phone, right? Within what, 3 seconds, you're on TikTok, Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook? Does anyone use Facebook anymore? And before you know it, 30 minutes have passed and you haven't even got out of bed yet. You haven't brushed your teeth, you haven't even drunk any water. But you know what you do know? You know what a random girl in Minnesota, USA eats in a day? Huh? I don't even know where Minnesota is. I keep saying it. I don't know where it is. Probably should look it up on a map. Capital city, capital town. What is it? Do you get capital cities in states? I don't fucking know. Exactly. How irrelevant is Minnesota? No offense if you live in Minnesota, but like, why should we care across the pond what you're eating in a day? It's silly. And you know what? When you really think about it, you weren't even really enjoying it. You were just there, numb, scrolling. And if you're sat here feeling called out, don't worry, me too, because I finally realized something recently, that my phone isn't just distracting me, it's stealing my life. So let's talk about it, because if you've ever wondered why you're feeling so tired, so drained, so unmotivated, so unconfident, lazy, like you can't start anything, this is probably why. All right, so let's start with the most obvious one, time. The average person spends 4 to 6 hours a day on their phone. 4 to 6 hours a day. That's like a part-time job, but you're not even getting paid. You're not building anything. You're just consuming and probably spending money on stuff that you don't even need. And also, while you're scrolling, you're making someone else money. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, I don't spend that much time on my phone. Check your screen time right now. Check your screen time right now, because I thought the same. Mine, 5 hours. So let me put that into perspective for you a little bit. If you spend 5 hours a day on your phone, that amounts to 75 days of the year spent on your phone. But that is without factoring in sleep, okay? So if we add 8 hours to each of those days, let me do the maths. Or maybe ask AI to do the maths. I'm not really an AI girl, but I'm trying to understand it. Okay, so we add 8 hours sleep to that. 8 times 75 is 600. 600 divided by 24 hours in the day is 25. If we add 25 to 75, that gives us 100. So that is 100 days a year, including sleep, that you are just spent scrolling on your phone. 100 days of the year, almost 1/3 of the year, you're spent fully just on your phone. And for what? To watch an ad of someone trying on the best leggings in the world that you're never gonna buy, or watch someone's 5 to 9 before their 9 to 5 while you're never doing any of the shit that they're doing because you're too busy watching them doing it. Or just like a hot filtered girl lip syncing to a sound that you've heard 47 times already this week. But seriously, think of what you could do if you got 75 days a year back. Sorry, it's not even, it's 100. Think of what you could do if you got 100 days back a year. Even if we cut that in half, 50 days. In those 50 days, you could, I don't know, learn a foreign language, hone in on a craft, create a business, redecorate your entire house, learn how to sew, get in the best shape of your life, learn how to cook gourmet meals. There's honestly, guys, the list is endless. I'll go into that a little bit later. With an extra 100 days or even the 50 days, you could become an entirely different person. And isn't that what we're all thriving for? A glow up, a level up, to reach a new level of us? But instead, we're watching other people do it. It's not just about the time, it's about what it is doing to your brain. Ugh. You've probably heard the term brain rot thrown around. It sounds funny. It sounds like a little meme, like, hee, brain rot. But actually, when you really think about it, a brain rotting, your brain rotting, is actually quite scary. So here's what's happening. Our brains are designed to focus on one thing at a time. But when you're scrolling on your phone, you're getting hit with a new piece of information every 3 to 5 seconds or so. A reel, a text, the comment section, a notification, an ad, another reel, a TikTok. And your brain is just like, trying to keep up. You're not really taking any of this in. Very rarely do you remember anything that you've watched. Hopefully you remember this though. Hopefully this is going in. If you let any piece of content go into your brain today, let it be this. Let it be this, and watch your life fucking change. Okay, so what happens when you do that every single day for hours a day? Your brain literally rewires itself, but not in the good way, not in the Joe Dispenza rewire your brain way, in the way where your brain is just kind of like short circuiting. It's like, you know, you lose your ability to focus, to sit still, to be bored, to be creative, to connect, really truly connect. Just like think deeply about anything, because you're constantly numbing your mind with this crap. This is why you haven't read a book in 3 years, or the fact that you can't get through a movie without checking your phone 5 times. This is why you go to start a task and before you know it, you're scrolling on Instagram and you don't even realize how you got there. Do like a app count and see how many times a day you actually go on the apps. It's actually crazy. I counted once, and when I was actively trying not to do it, I kept going on it. I swear it was like 35 times or something like that, because it's just muscle memory at this point. You know that feeling when you want to start something, you want to work on your goals, be creative, finally start that thing, but you can't. You sit down and your brain just feels like static, and you think, I can't do this. And then you get angry at yourself because you feel like you're stupid, you're lazy, you're incompetent. You're not. You're just overstimulated. It's your brain short-circuiting because it's been fed so much junk that it doesn't even know how to create anymore, to do anymore. It only knows how to consume. It makes you feel like you're broken, like you're unmotivated, like you can't do anything. But it's not true, and it's not your fault. But it is your responsibility to fix it. We've spoken about physical time. We've spoken about what it does to your brain. What about what it does to our mind, our soul? Now let's talk about the thing that really messes with our soul: comparison. You open Instagram, you open TikTok, and what do you see? Girls with clear skin, perfect bodies, all of the newest makeup and skincare that you really want. Perfect apartments, perfect relationships. Everyone's traveling, everyone's thriving, everyone's doing hot girl walks at 6 a.m. And like somehow everyone's running a 6-figure business from their iPhone. And you're sat there in your normal house, in your dirty pajamas, eating toast for dinner, and you're wondering what's wrong with you. But here's what they don't tell you. None of it is real. That girl who you wish you looked like, with the perfect skin and the perfect hair, she took 47 photos to get that one photo, and she used FaceApp. These people are only showing you like 0.02% of their lives. Yes, okay, some people do have amazing things, and some people do have really healthy habits, and some people do have loads of money, and some people are extremely gorgeous. But you're comparing your like messy, unfiltered life to someone else's highlight reel, and you don't know what is going on behind the screen. And the more you stay locked in to consuming this content, the less your life is going to look like theirs, because you're not spending time on yourself. You're not trying to figure out how to make more money. You're not learning new things. You're not growing as a person because you're wasting so much time scrolling on your phone. And you know what actually really breaks my heart about all of this? We are losing ourselves. We're losing originality. Everyone's too busy to look like someone else, wear what someone else is wearing, do what someone else is doing, live the life that someone else is posting, that people are forgetting like who they are as a person, their own personal style, their own personality. People are all talking the same. People just talk in TikTok language. I'm guilty of it too, and I don't want to be like that anymore. I feel like I'm the perfect person to come here and spread this message and kind of drill it in, because I am a victim myself, and I can stand here and admit that. I struggle with this, but I think that we really should be like getting in touch with ourselves again, being our authentic self, discovering what that looks like again after so many years of like pretending to be someone else. Your life isn't supposed to look like hers or mine or someone else's. Your life is supposed to look like yours. Your own hobbies, your own thought processes, your own beliefs, your own fashion sense, you know? When you spend hours and hours a day watching other people's lives, you forget what yours could even look like. You forget what your dreams are, what you're capable of. It's almost like you're a ghost in your own life. Do you know what I mean? All right, so after all that negativity, here's the good news. You can actually take your brain back. It's not going to be easy, because this is an addiction. This is like hardcore drugs, my friends. Now, I'm not saying you have to throw your phone in the ocean or live the life of a monk, but I am saying you need to take your power back in the situation. How do we do that? Start small. You could delete one of the apps for 1 week and see how you get on. Turn your phone notifications off. Put your phone in another room while you sleep. And if you say, I need the alarm clock, buy an alarm clock. This is my favorite one. Give yourself 1 hour, just 1 hour in the morning where you don't touch your phone. Do anything else but go on your phone, and just see how much clearer you feel for the rest of the day. This is my #1 tip. I know it's so easy to just wake up and go on your phone because it wakes you up, but what else can wake you up? Wake up, read a book. Wake up, brush your teeth, wash your face, get your clothes on, go out on a walk. Wake up, journal, meditate, just do anything but this. The life that you really want is not on your phone. Your life is in the real world. You need to get back into the physical, into your mind. You need to let yourself sit in the quiet and be bored so your mind has an original idea. You need to like really feel what's going on in your mind, in your body, and just stop numbing it with constant brain rot. You're not lazy, you're not broken, you're not unmotivated, you're just completely overstimulated. You're distracted, you're addicted. But you are capable of breaking this addiction. You are capable of like getting your screen time under control again. Set yourself a screen time goal. If it's 5 hours now, get it down to 2.5. Cut it in half, you get back 50 days. 50 days that you could do God knows what with. And if you're thinking like, I don't really know what I'm gonna do with the extra 50 to 100 days a year, don't worry, I'm making a video on it. It will be posted in 2 days. 101 things to do instead of scroll. Honestly, guys, there's so much you can do instead of scroll. When you look at it and you write it all down, you're like, oh God, I'm so excited to not be on my phone. I can't wait to not scroll and do all of these fun things. It's like being a kid again. So since this video is coming to an end, please may I ask that you do not close off this video and go back to scrolling on your phone. Do something else. Take in what I've told you and do something else. This is not healthy for you. This is not good for your life. You're never going to be rich. You're never going to be successful. You're never going to be happy if you continue to scroll on your phone. I promise you, like, real life is actually so much better when you nurture it than whatever it is that you're viewing on your phone. I believe in us, guys. I believe in us. And if this is just the first step you're taking to be better, then please may I ask that you subscribe to my channel. I feel like I'm making videos for no one because no one watches them, but I think that I'm delivering like class information here. Like I'm feeling motivated from just researching and talking to the camera. So I'm hoping the person watching this, I'm hoping you feel inspired to go out and make changes and do better and be better. And that's what this whole channel is about. Just becoming a little bit better, one video at a time, one thought at a time, just like taking things to the next level. Please give me a thumbs up. Like I will jump for joy if you give me a thumbs up, because I don't get many apart from my mum. Maybe she doesn't even like them. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I've got 2 more episodes in this mini series coming to you like right now.